You're Footy Fanatics FC.
Here's my thing. I took psychology, and that's called deflection.
I'm not taking none of y'all serious. I'm not taking any of y'all serious.
No, honestly, he's world class.
Dude, my guy is Dookie Sauce.
Him. Wagwan, brother.
What you doing all the way over there?
I got a new seat, but I got the Kiko mic. This shit is suspect. You don't even hold up, fam.
Oski with the moose.
Nah, you never catch me with no moose knuckle.
The moose knuckle.
You ain't catch me with no moose knuckle. You're Footy Fanatics FC live from NYC.
Never catch me with the moose knuckle.
Never catch me no moose. First of all, I want to shout out my boy Cap Harlem USA. Because I'm always wearing his fitted. So shout out Cap Harlem USA.
Send this bald guy a fitted, bro.
I got you. Shout out, man. Shout out my boy CEO Diallo.
That's just hard though.
No, it is. I added my little pin
The pins
to it.
coming or you put the pins?
Nah, I put the pin. It's an Arab couple.
That's cute.
Something easy with like. You get me? Videographer things. But yeah, fam.
Videographer thing.
Videographer teams.
Yeah, I mean, what's goody though?
I'm chilling, bro.
How y'all feeling?
Been a little interesting weekend, but
I'm
it's
tired
been
of
going.
this. Yo, this ball talk is tired. I'm tired of it, bro.
I'm
tired of it, bro. I'm a little tired of it. Like I think I'm done watching sports. Like I'm really just done.
It's been a bad year for Egypt and Man U, and this guy wants to quit already.
Like
bro.
it's always been a bad year, bro. The past 10 years, last time we seen what? Like last time for United on a good run is just second places, right? And then Europa League wins, and that's not it, bro.
FA Cup.
You don't want to do that no more.
Yeah, like even though Chelsea's dookie, but at least they got a Champions League in the past 10 years. They in the past 10 they didn't get two. They got two in the past 10.
10 years ago was two.
Wow.
The first one.
First one was 10 years ago.
Europa League, a couple prems.
One or two prems.
Us? Mud. Swimming. Egypt? Since I was born, one World Cup I witnessed. Every time this close. This close every time.
Just gotta fix that system.
Just can't. For some reason, they can't pass that barrier. So I'm sick and tired of this. With this, and like United yesterday, bro, had zero excitement. Like it's just like
dead. Game was dead.
They ain't want to be there.
It doesn't. It looks like that's what it is. It's not. It's not lack of quality because the players are good, but it looks like there's this motivated, detached. Like
you know what I think it is.
I don't know what it is.
The season's over for them.
No, I
think
season's
For
over.
3-4 years, it's been the same thing.
I think
Well,
United glitch when they have that run of form that's bad. And then they start talking about this new manager talk. Then the players just be like, I'm done. Because when Ranić first came in, you saw progression. Like, they listening to him. All of a sudden, new manager. I'm done.
What do you think about the new Bruno contract? Apparently, it's $290K.
He deserves it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
He deserves it?
I don't understand it.
220? Nah, 220 what?
He does.
220 pounds, $290 US.
He deserves it. He
does.
balls.
290? 220. Now that's a question. Is Bruno someone for this next manager? Do you think he's someone they should build around?
Looks good, but him, De Gea, and Fred. Who in that 11? If you're gonna tell me some games that Bruno looks bad, he does. Oh, he's human, bro. Like players look bad some games, but out of all season, like no disrespect to Pogba, maybe he was fasting yesterday, but men's didn't want to be on the field, bro. Men's didn't want to be on the field. But look at Fofana. If the Queso was fasting, Fofana was fasting. He put on a whole shift. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear like if your job is to play, your job is to play. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to show up. Obviously, Pogba looks like it's dead weight right now. The team just looks like a dead team, bro. And when it comes to Bruno, at least he cares. There's passion. Like you could tell someone cares. Like he gets off the pitch mad. Maybe it's a Portuguese thing.
The only reason I bring it up is because this rebuild job, you could technically say in the history of world football, is probably the biggest rebuild job ever. If you think of
in the worst rebuild job ever.
Not work, but the biggest. Like in terms of right now, Arsenal you could say was a big rebuild job. Chelsea have done it a few times. Real have continuously rebuilt, but this United from the time Fergie left to trying to rebuild to where they were. Yeah, this is the big and they're re-signing Bruno. They didn't even re-sign Pogba. They didn't even give Pogba the money he probably wanted last year, but they gave it to Bruno. So that tells me he's the centerpiece for this next rebuild.
He is.
Is he the player as the centerpiece?
When he played under Ole, fit the system. When he played under Ranić, fits the system. And remember, we had this discussion.
Yeah, he doesn't fit. He does
you
not.
Thought he didn't, but he's starting.
Who's the next coach of Manchester United?
Who knows?
No, we know.
Is Ten Hag gonna take? Is he a Ten Hag kind of player?
We know it's Ten Hag.
Yeah, but is he a Ten Hag kind of player? No,
he's not.
He's not.
He's not. And also the thing about Bruno, yes, best player in your team for the last 2 years, best stats, leader.
True.
I get it,
All
everything. But he's a player that's a profile player.
But let's be honest, bro.
No, hold on. He's a profile player, meaning he has to fit the coach's profile. James was one of those situations when a coach would come in and wouldn't like having a 10, wouldn't have that free flowing player. He's out. It's a luxury to play with Bruno. You got to pay a luxury tax because he plays no D.
This is my thing. I feel like
so if the next coach doesn't like him,
waste.
He's a waste.
And I don't think that's gonna be the case though.
Why not?
Because
Everything
gives you everything you need.
No,
from
he don't.
Goals to assists to good play. He's solid, bro. And you gotta understand, if Ten Hag is the case or Pochettino is the case, they're gonna come and they're gonna have to play a system around what they have now until they start implementing the system. So off rip, he's not gonna be like, Bruno out. You know what I'm saying? He just came in. They're gonna be like, yo, this is how much you have to spend. All right, what is your targets? All right, so if this is how much I have to spend, this is my team. You're gonna have to deal with what you use now. That's what sucks at the beginning. And then slowly you start building your pieces. That Klopp did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go get Salah, Mane, this, that, all in one season.
Okay.
Van Dijk. Nah, he started like slowly. All right, I'm gonna have to use this player for now. This
You
is where
know-
I'm at. Now, as a coach, whoever comes is all about confidence and just really bringing the best out your players.
You know what that's a good point you brought up. So with
It's a
Klopp,
fact.
when he first came in, remember he had the team. Who was in the team at the time? It was like randoms, 15, 16. It was like Lucas Leiva,
Stuart Dowling.
Iago Aspas. So, and like you said, he random, bro. You don't even see Balotelli,
Andre Wisdom, Joe Flanagan.
Liverpool.
Yeah, Joe Flanagan.
So now the guy come in. So Klopp, like you said, he phased certain guys out and brought certain guys in. Who is first to get phased out of this United team? Who do you think in the 11 that you've seen? So
you're gonna get Anthony Martial back on loan. But this is my thing, bro. Right? Now I could tell you, weed out the whole team.
All right, who's first? Who's your coach? Let's say Ten Hag.
But you gotta. This is what I want to get into. Maybe under him he could bring the best out of them because look when
How many coaches have tried to get
No,
the best
but-
out of
yo,
him?
but
Why
look,
him?
you never-
Why do you think the next coach
you
can get the
never
best out
know.
of
But
him?
look when Klopp went to Pool, who did he go get? 2 fire signings from relegation. I mean from D2. He went and got Ronaldo and Shaqiri. One from Stoke and one from Newcastle when they got relegated. And what happened? It's a whole different ball play for the cheap. You get what I'm saying?
But you got to phase out before you bring those
but
two in.
He was like, all right, there was a couple mils. There was a $5 million here, $8 million here. I just made 13 mil signing, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he was like, boom. But when it comes to that, I can't say who, because right now they're just not playing style of football. They look bad, but they might go somewhere else and look great. You know what I mean?
So what style of football do you want to see next season?
I need to see free flowing football, bro.
Now, who in this team do you think cannot support that? Who can't play free?
So Fred is staying.
Like Matic
Fred
has
is
to.
staying.
Matic has to be one of the first to go.
I think
I was just about to say Matic is going. But these guys
Mata
are.
has to
There's
go.
going to be a clear out.
Yo, but these guys are
Mata
like.
has to go.
These guys are like the Phil Jones men. Like they
I'll
just
tell
sit on the
I'll
bench.
tell you who I
From
keep.
the 11. Tell me
I'll
from
tell
the
you-
11.
No,
Talk
not
about-
on the
because
whole
you-
squad. I'll keep the
But
keeper.
Recast, the problem is you're talking about men who are leaving regardless. I'm telling
Mata.
you,
Tell me about the 11.
Why hasn't he left? Why
Yeah,
hasn't
why
he
is he
left?
still there?
This
This,
is- why is he
this
still
is just
there?
rotational players. Like you need somebody gets injured, you play, but they don't get minutes. You got to talk about
Wan-Bissaka.
the big names that are getting the big money.
Luke Shaw. I would get Luke Shaw out of there.
Now, see,
I would
that's
get-
something.
I would get Luke Shaw, get another left back, young left back. I would also
Like, what are you doing with the Rashfords?
Rashford. I'm keeping Rashford.
He's a big one. That's
I'm
a
keeping
big.
Rashford getting Anthony out, Martial out.
Martial, you getting out?
Yeah. Cavani out. I don't know if he has
Yeah,
left
you know,
yet.
he's already-
Ronaldo out.
I don't think you're letting Ronaldo go though.
I
He's
think
gonna-
Ronaldo leaves before they push him out.
They're gonna make it seem like he leaves, but if they get top 5, they should not keep Ronaldo. And Ronaldo shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
they
but
come in fifth.
It's a contract thing now. He signed 2 years, whatever.
So
it was.
what? That's only.
What do you think is more important for?
But where's Ronaldo gonna go?
to Bayern, because they're gonna get Lego Lewandowski.
Yeah, I could see that, but like, bro, it's just right now futuristic to me. Like Sancho, you have to bring the best out of. You spent 90 million. Maguire,
keep
you
Sancho.
have to do something with Maguire.
You
Either
keep
make
Maguire.
him.
You
You
keep
have to
Maguire.
make
You
him
have
look
to
good.
keep- yeah.
Varane, I don't know about Varane.
I'll give him Ron. How many years does he have on his contract? One
Probably
more
got
year?
like no, the United one. He probably got like 3-4 left.
got
I'll give him to next
Nah,
year.
Varane you keep. Varane you keep.
No, because you could, if he has another bad season, you get him out.
Because look at your center backs. It's Varane, Bailly, you got Maguire and Lindelof.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 center backs that are really not.
probably.
Bailly's probably
I
gonna
don't
go.
know, yeah.
Your right back is the lock.
I keep the line Wan-Bissaka. I keep them both.
I like them both, but you got to understand now. When he's coming in, he's gonna analyze his team. All right, I'm going against João Cancelo and Kyle Walker. I'm going against Andy Robinson and Trent. You know, okay. Then you got the Chilwell and you got the Reece. Same style, just aggressive. Get in there, open up plays like Wanda said. When you're playing number 10s. Are these players doing that? Luke Shaw only does that for England.
Yeah,
makes sense why Wan-Bissaka never really made England now. Because is he gonna be able to do that?
If you can get it right back on the market, a cheap one, a good one,
But
I would not hesitate. But I'm not getting them out. Luke Shaw would get out.
I'll honestly say Scott
What?
McTominay sits bench. He does not start no more.
He deserves to start, bro.
Nah, bro. Go get Brozovic.
Bro, come on, look at
Go get Brozovic, bro.
But if on a free, just that
Him or
profile.
Bentancur?
Oh, I take Bentancur.
Come on,
Bentancur is a yo.
Bentancur right now.
You gotta give him that. Bentancur is a
that-
baller.
Yeah,
I give you that.
that's what I'm
I give you that.
Bentancur is balling out right now, but
Balling. He's
I
a
would-
better player than McTominay, bro.
I don't think in the long term.
Yuri Tillemans is going for $25 million. Him or Yuri Tillemans?
Tillemans is a baller. Though.
Exactly,
Tillemans
so
has
then-
how many years of starting pro experience?
Yeah, but
So you take him.
Scott
Oh
did
yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying.
Take him.
Scott
But
did
I'm
too.
not letting him go. I'm keeping Scott for the future.
Is Yuri Tillemans in your top 10
Midfielders in the Prem,
in the CDMs? Because you know who I'm taking.
in the world or Prem.
If I was a coach, if I was Ten Hag, I'll go get Ruben Neves right away and I'll play that Portuguese midfield. You got Fred, you got Bruno, and then you play with Ronaldo up top. You're set, bro. You get the best out of Sancho. Now you got two solid, very center defensive middles. And on top of that, Neves looks better on the ball, obviously, when he plays than Fred. But Fred is that just engine that's going to get in there and he's going to give it your all. I'm telling you, bro. Because this summer market period, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna go for the free, and it's gonna be only the smart man who's gonna pick it up.
There's mad good always market free
And
market
they're
stuff.
just gonna. I'm done. The United has to stop the $100 million on this, the $90 million on this, the $80 million on this. Nah, bro.
Get with the
$60
shrewd
million
shit. Get with
Nah,
the
you
shrewd shit.
just because that's
20
off the
million
rip,
on this
once you
dude.
put that big number price. Because name me your top 10 center defensive mids in the league. None of them play for the top 4. Your top 5 are not playing for the top 4.
I mean,
Let's
that
be
always
honest.
happens.
CDMs.
Rodri. I'm taking Rodri.
What's the hype over Rodri?
Nah, Rodri's a
No,
top
but
player, bro.
is
CDM.
Bissouma in your top 5? Is Ruben Neves in your top 5? Is Yuri Tillemans in your top 5?
Yuri Tillemans is in my top 5. Yuri Tillemans.
Eves got to be in the top 5. Bissouma got to be in the
Nobody.
top 5.
Talking about defensive
Kovacic.
mids.
I have Kovacic in my top 5.
I have
I got
something
Kovacic in my
to
top
say
5.
about
bro.
Conte.
Declan Rice. Let's talk about that. Your top 5, it don't play in your top 4.
No
I'm telling you.
Casemiro. So no Casemiro in the top 5.
That take
In
was.
EPL.
I'm talking about EPL.
No,
Your
no,
top,
I got you,
if
I
you
got
look at it, your top 10 in your top 5.
None of them come from the top 4.
I mean, Conte, is Conte considered a CDM? Okay.
No, he's not considered a
Not anymore. Not like that. Not like that.
bro. He can't. He's not.
He's
in the
just
defensive
he's
mid.
just box to box at
Who's
this point.
the top 5
Top
CDMs?
5
right?
CDM in the
In your
Prem?
top 4 teams. Your top 4 teams,
Oh,
right?
all right. So if you go to United,
You got
none.
Rodri. No, we're not even top 4. We're top 7. So we got Rodri.
Partey.
You got to say
Partey.
Partey's in there.
Partey.
100%.
Partey.
I like Partey. I mean,
I'll take Tillemans or Partey, eyes closed.
but that's what I'm saying. So I'm talking about your current CDMs right now for your top 4.
Rodri,
Liverpool.
Partey,
Fabinho. For sure.
Jordan, Thiago.
Thiago. No, I'm not taking him though.
But now
I'm
compare
not taking
him to the next
the
one
rest.
playing. Yeah.
It's not that far off.
Not at all.
Holberg.
all.
I like Holberg.
Bentancur, I take over.
Does the Corey play a CDM? Even though Everton's
I don't really. Nah,
bro.
he's good. Whatever. He's alright. He alright.
I like your take. Yeah, I guess. So.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So this is the
But
time.
why is it? Is it because all those other teams are always more offensively, so you don't really see them on the defensive side?
No, but
Or
if
is
you,
it because when you're in a whack team, you're always getting attacked, so you defend most of the time? So
no, my thing is the system these top 14 plays, right? If you only look at the 2 systems in these top 4 that are successful, with one of them maybe starting to become successful, all the three CDMs are starting to look good. So Rodri, he looks super good for City. Fabinho looks amazing for Pool.
Liverpool.
And then Partey was that piece that they centered around, because the game has changed. All the game has changed. What was the first thing they did was try so hard to get Thomas Partey on to Arsenal, and then centered the team based off of him. You get
Rodri
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
big piece for City when that season.
Chelsea.
Chelsea,
They don't focus on CDMs.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's not. Yeah,
it's not a CD because I played the 3-5.
3 years. So it's
So
2.
yeah, it's 2 right wing.
It's 2 of them
yeah,
in
it's
there,
2
so
of
it's
them,
different.
But
they're a big piece though.
Jorginho looks like he's more of a center defensive player.
Even though he's not defensive,
He's not,
that's
but
his
he's
role.
Just not He reminds me of Mikel Arteta.
That was kind of what I was getting to about the Conte. Like I'm starting to realize that Conte can't play by himself. He always looks better with somebody else, that somebody else usually has. So when he was for France, he has Pogba. Pogba's the same characteristics as a Jorginho.
But Pogba doesn't play deep as in France.
Neither does Kovacic.
I see what you're saying because you can't like someone like Conte.
He had Matuidi.
Yeah, Matuidi.
Matuidi got deep. Yeah.
Like someone like Reggie, you could leave him on an island. You're talking about on the ball or off the ball?
Both.
Off the ball, you can leave Conte alone, and he
will
just.
The ball and then there's what?
But on the ball, you can't leave Conte on an island. He'll just start looking in the mud. But Rodri, you can leave him on an island. You can send KDB up. You can send Gundogan or Bernardo up, and he can dictate. Conte, you can't do that. Jorginho, you can low-key leave him on an island, and he can dictate. But Conte, he's just a box-to-box now.
Conte needs somebody.
But defensively, if you want someone to just sit and cover ground, he's the best. Still, for me, the best in the world to do that.
Because I'm trying to
covering ground.
I'm breaking stuff down now, right? Between 1st and 7th, right? Well, we're in 7th, obviously with games in hands. It's 22-point differential, bro, between United and City. There's only one club in Manchester, bro. I hate to be the Manchester United fan to say it, but
that's
what
bad.
sucks is that we even have money and we invested money and we're sitting in 7th. Mm-hmm. So, like, what does it take for these teams, Arsenal? I'm not going to say West Ham because West Ham is having a great season, whatever he's doing. Shout out Moyes. But Arsenal, the big names, Chelsea, to close these gaps from now on. I mean, granted, Chelsea's 10 points. Well,
13
it would have
now.
been 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it? What system does it need for them to compete with the likes of City and Poole?
Simple. It's coaching. It's the two coaches that you can deal with.
It's a coach.
Because the players aren't like you said. 22 points is a lot, but for you and United, for City and United, that's a lot. But let's say you replace 7th with Aston Villa.
I don't think it's coaching.
That's not that much though. That's 22 points between 1st and 7th is not that much. That's what? How many games? 6 or 7 games?
No, it's a lot, bro.
Like 7 games.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But for Aston Villa,
you're comparing Aston Villa. It's not a lot. But I'm talking about United. I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about if West Ham now is going to be that new Leicester replacement. Let's even leave West Ham out the picture. I'm talking United, Arsenal. I'm talking your top 6. Your top 6 teams.
To catch those two. To just catch the front two.
Out of the top 6, the bottom 4 are way further down than the top 2.
Yeah.
So what's the question is what can these
what
4
is it?
teams
Because
do?
Back in the day, you had Fergie, Wenger, Mourinho. Who else was up there?
Rafa
Benitez. And it was never a title blowout like that. It was always till the last game of the season. I don't remember it being always like.
That's what's happening right now.
Right now it's just consistently blowouts after blowout after blowout. Like, it's not even entertaining football no more.
Well,
if I said he's gonna go in, hand the team 6, they're gonna leave. You've been playing the same City team for 5 years. Nobody could expose them.
Like you said, like if you rank those 4 coaches, it's not that much in between them. Between Fergie at the time, let's say in their primes, Fergie, Wenger, Mourinho, and Rafa. There's not that much in terms of coaching. There's not that much. The only one that had a real drop-off is Liverpool in terms of the player talent that they had compared to, they had Dirk Kuyt. They had Fabio Aurelio. They didn't have great players. Ryan Babel and shit.
I like Dirk Kuyt, though.
They're good players, but they ain't Ronaldo, Tevez, Rooney, Drogba,
Agreed.
But in terms of coaching, I feel like in that era, they were all, you could say they were all 1, 2, 3, 4 in the world at the time. Maybe Carlo, if you want to throw his name in, cool. But now, the level of players, especially at City and Liverpool, honestly, Liverpool as a team, the players are good, but are they that legendary? Like, who's that great besides Trent and Trent, Salah, and Virgil?
Alisson.
Robertson
look good, bro. Robertson is a baller. Alisson is a great keeper.
Like, who from City and Liverpool would make an all-time Premier League team?
Virgil.
You take it Virgil and probably
maybe Trent and Mo.
No, you start. I'll take Alisson over Edison.
No,
like who from all time? From those two,
all-time Prem.
Just from those two teams, who would you take?
I'll take Virgil. I'll take Trent.
Nah, none of them make it on both teams.
None
of them make it on both teams.
What you mean, bro?
What do you mean?
an all-time Prem.
All time.
All-time
None of them really. They have
None of
cases, but
are
none of them
starting.
get in.
None of them. Nobody on that team.
You
Nobody on those two teams will start
So
on the all-time.
that's why
Prem.
it goes back to me for like
hold
now
on,
the
hold
level
on,
of player
hold
is just
on.
not as good.
I got time.
Hold on.
None of them
I'm
get
thinking
in,
about
bro.
it. None of them
Virgil
get
don't
in.
get in.
These are two all-time great teams, but none of them players get into
Yeah,
all-time
I
great
agree
Premier
with
League
that. I
teams.
So
agree
who's
with
the 11 all-time great Prem then?
Start from
Start
goalkeeper.
from goalkeeper.
Van der Sar or Check.
Okay. Or
Van der
Schmeichel.
Sar,
Or
Check.
whatever.
Yeah, that you've seen because I'm not gonna say
Schmeichel Senior.
it's Michael Senior. I take your cash.
That I
That
remember.
you seen. That you seen.
That I
That you
remember.
seen.
Oh, Van der Sar.
I'll take.
Van der Sar.
Renaissance was good, but he ain't better check for me.
I don't know.
Either one.
Whatever.
Fine, either one.
Who carried more Prems? Van der Sar.
Regardless.
Check-
regardless.
check out like
In the
4.
back, we're playing Rio and JT.
You not taking Virgil? I would, bro.
Over
I know
who?
you're
Who you
not
taking
in
Virgil? Who you taking Virgil over?
I'll take him over Rio, bro.
You taking Virgil over
I
Rio?
would have taken him over maybe JT.
Nah,
JT.
ain't no one came
They're
over.
not that far. Like I'm a big Rio fan, but they're not that far,
Who? JT and Rio? Nah,
bro. If anything,
Rio's way better
bro.
than JT.
No, bro. Yo, Virgil is faster, stronger, better on the ball. I love my man's Rio, bro, but like,
I take
Nah,
Rio.
but that's what I say. Virgil is competing with Lukaku. Rio is competing with Drogba. That's the difference. That's why this whole Virgil thing. He's nice. Don't get it twisted. But who's he dealing with, bro?
yo, this man was.
He's dealing with Martial. Who's he dealing with? He's dealing with Christian Pulisic.
Honestly, I'm taking me. I'll put Van Dijk and Vidic. That's me.
Vidic, I can hear. Vidic, I can.
I'm okay with
But,
putting
but
Vidic Rio.
JT got to be in there too.
JT
Nah,
had, bro, 5 Premier League captain winning
Wait,
seasons.
you're right back. You taking Ashley Cole over Trent?
Oh, you mean left back or right back?
Right back. I'm sorry.
Right back?
Right back. You know,
I'm
It's
taking-
not no Gary Neville. I don't want to hear Gary
I'm
Neville.
taking Ivanovic.
bro.
That's a
Nah,
fact.
nah, but I can't. I
Over
gotta give.
Trent?
Trent is probably the one I give in this era that would make an
Why?
all-time team.
Why?
Come on,
Attacking
as a player,
fullback.
Come on,
Who
Trent.
Ashley Cole played left back,
Left
right?
back. Left
Oh,
back.
so how do we hold it against the fact that Virgil doesn't defend nobody, but Trent doesn't defend nobody?
Nah, it's what he gives going forward. I
Going
think
forward.
going forward, he's just that good that he can play in any system, any era.
No funny, bro. Kyle Walker or Ashley Cole? I'm not trying to be funny.
Left back?
I'm just asking
Like-
questions.
Forget Chelsea, Ashley Cole.
Oh, bro,
No,
yeah,
bro.
like-
Stop, Brian.
But
Forget Chelsea, Ashley Cole.
Bro, yeah.
Arsenal, Ashley Cole.
Like,
Monster.
bro,
What?
Kyle Walker is a baller, blood.
Nah, I low key really like Ivanovic. I'm not even thinking about like that's
Oh,
my
if
right
I-
back. That's my right
All
back.
time, Prem.
All time.
From what I've witnessed in my life,
Why?
and from what I witnessed, Ivanovic.
So who's this competition at right back? You got Trent, Gary Neville. Yeah, exactly. Me too. I can't, and that's really it.
No, there's
in terms of
mad.
right
There's
back.
mad.
I
right
mean,
back.
Lauren was a top right back in his day at
Oh.
Arsenal.
In his day.
In his day, he was a top right back. But
Hector Bellerin when he was healthy.
V taxi V.
Hector Bellerin when in his day.
Nah, but I mean,
You got Hector Bellerin
Aspilicueta,
top
my
five.
fault.
Nah, of course
My
not.
fault.
You say he was
Aspilicueta.
nice.
Aspilicueta has a shout.
Aspi.
But he's not like flash out. For me, it's still Trent. It's still Trent. I gotta give
Left backs though.
Stop.
It's not Ashley Cole. It can't be, bro.
Left back.
Islam.
Patrice ever got a case.
Patrice ever got a case, but it's still Ashley Cole. He said who?
Bro, Patrice ever, bro. Kyle Walker got a case. Like we can't.
Left
just,
back?
You guys are just. You know what's the difference between like if I get a this reaction like, nah, I see what you're saying, but y'all saying it like, nah, he's gone miles clear.
Depends
nah.
who on who.
Bro, Gareth Bale when he played left back was a baller, bro.
Gareth
What are we
Bale.
saying?
Man said
fam?
Gareth Bale. It's
Gareth
Ashley
Bale.
Cole, bro.
Bro.
So
Left
all
back
right,
is Ashley Cole.
so all right, so we're split on Patrice and Ashley.
Regardless, it's not.
Kyle Walker gotta have.
Kyle
nah.
Walker's
Regardless, he's not on it.
Kyle Walker's.
And then the middle we have it's obviously post goals.
What are we doing? 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1.
Or we're gonna do
Or
4-3-3.
you gonna play Giggs, Scholes, and Lamps, or maybe Stevie G,
Exactly who I'm playing.
Stevie G,
Yeah.
Lamps, and Scholes.
Yeah.
KDB don't get there.
No.
KDB don't get in there.
So KVD's better than who? He's not better than Lamps.
Yeah,
I think he is.
And then
he's not better than Gerard. I think he's more
and-
compelled to Gerard.
No,
He's
but
not
that's
better
what I'm saying.
than
He's not better than
He's better than
he's
Lamps.
not better than Lamps.
He's
And him
I
and
think he's as a better he's a better player than Lamps. He's a better player than Lamps. He's a better as a player, Brian.
he's
As a player, he's
Who's
better
a
than
player?
Lamps.
KDB's mad slow.
Bro,
What?
Lamps was
He's-
fast.
Yeah,
Faster?
Lamps wasn't fast.
All that
Faster?
because Ancelotti said that was the best player I ever had was
There
Lampard.
you go.
That's why
I
he
wasn't
said
even
that.
thinking that.
But he ain't better than Gerard though. KDB ain't
Who?
better than Gerard.
Him and Gerard are the same
They're
person.
saying,
They're the same player.
but Gerard I think has a little more.
Gerard gets a little more spot. You
don't
can play
know, bro.
Gerard defensive mid. You
I
can't
don't know.
play
KDB got to be in that midfield, bro.
He
all
doesn't. He
Over
doesn't.
who though? So who's the
Over
whole?
Lamps.
Who's sitting? Who's sitting?
Scozy.
Not Vieira. So we're not talking about.
Oh, we can
Francis
put
Vieira.
Makelele, Vieira, whoever.
Or
you want.
Makelele.
Oh yeah.
That's what, bro. You see, are we talking about anybody from? Are we talking about Gundogan or Rodri? We're only.
No, but-
That's what the level of player back then.
But up top, let's talk up top now.
Light work.
Henri
Cristiano, Henry, and
I mean, I seen Shearer, but he wasn't.
and yeah, sure. That's it.
Nah,
That's
he was in
it.
his prime though, man.
Did I see
Tevez, Rooney, whichever one you
To
want.
Rooney, maybe.
Rooney?
Whoever you want. Whoever you want.
It's difficult. You don't see
Which forward are you putting?
Who you said?
Raheem?
Raz?
Salah?
Nah.
Bobby? Mane? No.
No, that's what the level of player.
Gabriel Jesus?
Okay, but at least Virgil
As a
and
shout.
Trent and
Grealish?
them gotta be in there.
The only one that I give you an argumentative is Virgil. That, I'll take that out for debate.
And
But Trent's not. No,
And KDB.
Trent is mad.
KDB
No,
gotta be in
no,
there,
he
bro.
doesn't. KDB does
I
not.
think that's
have to be in.
fair. I
He's
think
like
that's
third
fair.
choice.
No,
third
he
choice.
agreed with y'all.
No current player will be in. I think that's a take. No current player in the EPL right now would make an all-time
Premier
Premier
League team.
League
Fans, audience,
Let us know.
242 subscribers. Any
How
current
much?
242 subscribers. Any current players right now in the Prem, would they make your all-time Prem 11?
They're not.
Who
Yeah,
and
but-
why? If you have anybody, who and why?
Nah.
Me personally, I'm going with Van Dijk, Trent, and KDB.
I'm going with.
KDB's third choice in that
I
midfield.
yeah.
After Lamps, after Stevie G, even David Silva. I might.
Nah, there's
David
so many
Silva's
other
bro, a legend.
David Silva, I can see. David
Legend,
Silva, I can see,
bro.
but I still see KDB.
What about
getting-
Yaya Toure?
Yeah. Oh, KDB probably passed him though.
Bro,
Just because he's been killing it for a minute now.
bro.
I don't want to hear no
KDB's
Bruno.
been
I don't
hurt.
want to hear none of that.
KD has been mad hurt. There's no player currently right now that would make an all
Like
the
Schuhen,
all-time,
like a
that would make the
Schuhen.
all-time list. The all-time 11.
But to be fair, you gotta let them finish before then
That's
you
fair.
come back. But as of right now, no one's
Because the thing about it, some
As of
stand
right
out.
now,
even though we don't
no one stood out to like, all right, he's in.
numbers wise, let's talk numbers wise.
Even
Oh, he's
yeah,
about to
but
say
number
something. You know what he's
one-
about to say.
So you know the man who sleeps with his sister's wife. I mean his brother's wife.
Giggs?
Giggs. He's got to be up there if we're gonna talk stats.
But he didn't really get. He was just like a. He was that.
He was a baller.
Does Jason Park make that solid midfield three?
What?
Yeah,
Jason
He didn't even make your starting United front middle
He
three.
was literally the most slept-on player, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Carrick, unsung heroes, bro.
They could all sleep on it, but you're gonna start them over Makelele? Like, come on, Brody.
That's a good one.
You know what?
I'll start Fred over
Nah, stop.
Carrick right now.
Stop, bro. Go to sleep, bro. Please, we're joking.
What do you mean?
We're
Carrick
joking.
right now?
Over who?
Declan Rice over. Say that too. Declan Rice over.
We regarded.
Carrick.
We're regarded.
Yeah, we regarded. You had a question.
You know, nah, you brought up a name, and it kind of goes into the next topic I want to bring up. Makelele. What two clubs did he play for? I just want to preview something. Cause
Chelsea
we
and
here.
Real.
We here. So I know you texted in the chat. Yeah, oh, Chelsea lost. You a little hype for Wednesday.
What was it that I put it on my snap? What teams did you support? Fuck Chelsea. Fuck Chelsea.
You sent me that shit too.
Fuck you.
That
Fuck
dude that walks
Chelsea.
down the street.
Yeah.
Hey, who team you support?
Yeah.
You don't see?
You don't fuck
Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Fuck Chelsea. Man, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck Chelsea.
Yo, I ain't know that there's mad hate for Chelsea. Like hate.
Y'all just came up.
I'm actually
Like people shred United, people shred Arsenal, but it's like hate for people don't even hate City like that.
Yeah.
City are just like the new kid on the block. Y'all got money, cool. But Chelsea, I feel like we're the first. So now it's like hate.
yeah, it's a rivalry. It
No,
was
but
Who's more hated though,
was a
Real or
15-year
Chelsea? Who you think is hated more though?
Nah, Real is more loved.
I think Raul's loved, bro. That white
If
kid.
Bro, let's be honest. Growing up in the U.S., any person you look left or right, let's be honest,
Real.
Hispanics,
Simon's
people
Mo-
Oh
love-
no! I grew up in an era where Barcelona dominated my whole high school life,
Yeah, no,
bro. There
Did
was
they
to be,
really?
bro.
When we
Yeah,
grew
Oh yeah, Dino
In-
time.
the
Dino
Dino
times,
time.
fact. That's a
R9.
fact.
Bro, we had Vander
R9
Vaart.
had a run at Barca, right?
Who?
R9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but OG time.
Before that was before. That was when we was
That's what I'm saying.
kids.
No, me growing up in Egypt, right? It was a toss up. It was Milan. AC Milan had a big era.
Squad,
Yeah,
yeah,
Milan
they
had
had
a big
It was
era.
Kaká.
AC Milan.
Big
It was
era.
Inter Milan too, like Adriano Inter Milan,
Italy.
R9 Inter Milan,
Yeah.
like Zanetti, like
That's when I really started.
Recoba, like that
Yeah,
that Italian time.
Yeah.
And then obviously you had Uniteds and Arsenal. You had a big Arsenal fan base.
Arsenal's big.
You got a big
Arsenal's
Liverpool
huge.
fan base too.
But they weren't hated. None of them were. They were all respected.
Arsenal was
Bayern Munich
respected.
had a big fan base too.
Yeah.
But it was always the Italian teams that kind of came up at the time. And then as time proceeded, it was Arsenal and United. Chelsea started.
Arsenal never had international. I mean, never had European success though.
What?
Like, I feel like the Italians owned for a while. I mean, in my perspective,
they owned Europe.
They owned Europe, the Champions League, the Euros, the World Cup, and then little by little it just started trickling off. And then out of nowhere, Spain came up and just took over everything. It was.
What do you think was a stronger era, like in terms of ball? The era we were just talking about, like Rafa, Mourinho, Sir Alex, or that Spanish era of 2010 to like 2015,
16.
What had ball on like a lot more, or even the Italian era, like you said.
So to me, the best era obviously would have to be the Prem. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you came to Spain, only the top two teams they were the most technical. This is the best way to be. It's weird. Mm-hmm. The best competitiveness was the Prem. Mm-hmm. The kings of it all was the Italian league, and it was technically AC Milan. And then when the Pep era started to trickle in,
it was Pep. It was the two things. It was Pep and Ronaldo.
That's what I'm saying. When that era started trickling,
when they both got to
dominated.
Spain.
The thing is, though, you got to give it like little columns to judge it by. So you got to give the players in that era, the coaches in that era, the competitiveness of the league, and like let's say just games within that era. So Clásicos, Arsenal United games, Chelsea United games. So what took over more? So let's say players in the era of the Spanish domination, was it better than the Premier League era? So because it's really just those two clubs, right? Yeah. Barca, Real. Would you say that collection of players was better 100%. Than Mourinho's Chelsea, Arsenal's? You would say okay. Coaches wise, would you say Mourinho and Pep at the time was stronger than Sir Alex, Rafa,
and Jose
Chelsea, and Wenger? Yeah. Would you say those two were better coaches than
at the time? Yeah.
Okay, the games, the Clásicos, was it better than the Arsenal United games, the Chelsea United games?
It was just way more feud.
The way, okay, damn, they actually take.
No, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
is that strong?
As a competitive league to watch on a daily.
That's the only thing they lose.
You're watching the Prem. When it came to Italy at the highest, you had your Lazios, your Parma, your Palermo.
Roma was strong,
but they were never really as dangerous to get Inter and your AC. You know what I'm saying? AC was really had Europe on lock, bro.
It was But
when it came to what you were saying, to the trickle down theory to y'all, that 2-team era just was like nobody was touching them.
I think what happened was like it was Italy was in charge of everything, international and club level and everything. The most competitive league was the Italian league.
You know what it is? They had all the best 11.
Yeah, every team had a squad in the Italian league. And guess what started happening? Italy started losing power in the international ball, and at that exact same moment, Spain and England,
and they started losing
income. Italy split in half. Like think about it. The competitiveness went to England, and then the control of international ball went to Spain. So then those two countries started holding on. Then eventually Spain just ended up taking over club ball too, because that in 10 years I think there was like.
Or even from 2008, from they won the first Euro.
There was a Spanish finalist in every game, in every final for like 10 years straight.
Oh yeah.
No, but now the Prem is starting to dominate.
And Spain internationally took over Euro, World Cup, Euro, all at the exact same time.
Damn, that's what sick. Yeah.
And ironically, Germany took over all that too as well.
Germany had a little stint.
The year that after Spain's demise, Germany came up, and so did their club ball. Because remember, the final was Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich.
But it lasted like 1 or 2 years. It didn't last like.
But not like that Spanish era.
That Spanish era.
Because the 11 was just Madrid and one was Barca and one Madrid guy.
I remember 1 month. In 1 month, they had 5 Clásicos.
You know, and it's funny.
That's insane.
I think I seen you like the post on Instagram. It was what the Brazilian team. They were knocking it at the Maracanã. Was it Flamengo or some shit like that? I don't know if you seen the comment they pinned. They were like unpopular opinion.
And it said pass.
Yeah, tiki taka is the worst kind of ball to watch. I'll read it off to you. I was gonna ask what y'all think.
No, the one most liked comment was pass. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
Someone
was soccer. There was a critique on Barca though.
Johan Cruyff was like, you know, anybody could play soccer, but nobody could. Some was rising ballers.
It pretty much, it was like, it says unpopular opinion. Tiki taka is the worst kind of ball to watch. I prefer Liverpool, Madrid's, and one other team gegenpressing, fast attacking style. What style of ball you think is better? Tiki taka, knock it, please.
Better for who? Better for what?
Better to watch.
Better to watch as a fan. Nah,
As a fan.
Bro,
I would
that Barca, that
I would fall asleep during Barca games. They were winning 2-0. They start just passing the ball back around. I'm like, oh, this is going nowhere. I'm going right back to sleep.
No, but
people will say the total opposite.
In a competitive game, the tiki taka would be way more entertaining. I mean, no, you're kind of right.
What do you think? Okay,
Man City versus Pool.
It's too totally. It's like the opposite.
Because what's his name? Pep changed that tiki taka style into that pressing ball.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think they tiki taka anymore. Bro, there's no way you tiki taka was 6-0.
I think it's more.
Yeah, not the same way. Yeah, he adapted it.
Positional now.
Controlling position, playing the three players move. They literally move as they go. They play that diamond or whatever the triangle.
Yeah,
and then you just keep rotating like that.
I think it's the same thing, just faster. Like in Spain, it's
I think in Spain it was sometimes pointless. And I think now with Man City, every pass they do, they might be tiki-takaing, but it's with a purpose.
Yeah. And
it's moving forward. I can't remember how many times they would pass the ball to Daniel Alves, and Davidas would fake he was going forward and just cut it back to Piqué to Puyol to Abidal back around.
They're not doing that at City.
They're not doing that at City. They're doing it more.
Doing it. Unless they up 4-5-0, then they start like Ole type shit.
Unless they're playing against Manchester United.
But you think that's more successful than low-key, they did that to y'all twice.
They did.
Ole. But you think that's more successful than like the Madrid? Because Madrid, the front three, was it BBC? That shit was not no tiki-taka. That shit was get it to one of the wingers and score goals.
The thread drill. Remember
or
the
even,
thread drill?
Honestly, the 11-12 Madrid team was even more direct.
Yeah, the Jose Mourinho
team was way more
we
direct.
also had like Kaká, Higuaín, Benzema,
Di Maria,
Ozil.
That team gets slept
Kaká.
on. That Madrid team gets slept on.
This was a good combo, bro.
That Madrid team gets slept on, bro. I think that's better than.
That
is that team better than BBC?
Nah.
Hold up, nah. Be real, bro. Be real.
Matter
of fact, that team gets slept on. You just really off the names. Who was
just
starting?
Dortmund.
Still,
nah.
He lost to Dortmund. Did they?
We had Marcelo. We had.
Oh yeah, he did.
Nuri Sahin. They bought him.
No, season before.
Sent him on loan to Dortmund.
Season before that.
And then he wanted that Mourinho like, yeah, I'm in the final.
I'm next. Season before that, 11-12. Y'all suppose the record goals in La Liga.
Yeah,
that team was a problem.
They won the league, but they couldn't win Champions League.
But who they competing with?
They lost to who again? Was it Barca?
Bayern.
It could have been Barca.
I think it was Bayern.
Maybe both.
Because that's when we won it. We won in 11-12, and we played Bayern.
Yeah. So and who y'all beat in the semis? Barca. Yeah.
It would be Barca.
Torres. Yeah.
Nah. That team. I need people to give that team more respect.
I can't. But the thing is, I honestly can't remember the starting lineup.
It was just too defensive.
A little bit. What was that goal?
Jose played. He relied heavy on Xabi Alonso and Temi Khedira.
Yeah, I just don't remember who the lineup was.
Who?
You had Pepe, Ramos.
We had Pepe, Ramos, Marcelo,
Arbeloa.
Yeah.
Who keeper was Casillas still? I think.
Casillas or Lopez.
Or Lopez.
It was Casillas.
Casillas.
And then up top you played with Temi Khedira, Xabi Alonso.
Mm-hmm. And then he played Di Maria, Ozil, Ronaldo, and then up top it would always be Higuaín.
Mostly Higuaín though.
Higuaín or Benzi.
But there was a lot of Higuaín got a lot of
Higuaín.
burn. Even Morata got good burn on the.
No, Morata was.
He was a kid. He was a little kid at the time. Those next season.
No, yes, he came into Carlo.
That team that team is legends too.
But the other squad I think is the fire squad, better than that squad.
The Modric.
The one they had the green jersey, bro. They had a squad, bro. On the bench they had Hakimi, they had Reguilón, they had just like the depthness of the squad was insane to me. It was insane. They had
11s wise.
They had Oliger there. Bro, it was insane.
Yeah.
I said Hakimi already, bro. It was insane.
Nah, they had a good team.
Oh, what was that dude that got loaned out to Arsenal?
I just remember that counterattack goal
Dani
y'all scored
Ceballos.
against Ajax.
Whatever happened to Ceballos, bro?
He played today.
He's dead, man. He's cooked, bro. He's cooked, man.
Nah, he could play for a good team.
But he's just wasting his time there.
He plays for Madrid, yeah. He played last
season.
See?
Isco, too. Like, see, we talked about that.
Is Wasteman's right now, yeah?
Isco, all of them were in there. James was, I think, in that. Yo, there's
a video.
a
video. That was a strong team. That was a strong.
The depthness of that.
So to end this off, right? Obviously the Champions League is this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who we got coming out these groups?
I had a dream. I dead ass had a dream.
That old white man.
That
black boys.
You got to name the next teams that are going out. So
Liverpool, Benfica is Liverpool.
City,
Atletico.
I had a dream about that game, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
I had a dream.
Atletico. He got something up his sleeve.
His pops just died.
Who?
Yeah, I seen that.
Damn, yo,
was
rest in
crying.
peace, man.
So he's definitely
He gonna be ready for it.
He got that luck, that energy.
And then you got obviously us. I'm back in my team.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know,
looking
after
shaky.
Brentford.
Yeah, look. To be honest, no.
One game.
Chelsea's been struggling, right? We've been
How we
chronicled
been
that
struggling?
they just needed that breaking point to lose, and then I think they're going downhill. They were fighting, and then they got knocked out. And then they ain't getting back
winning.
So you
One game
saying
lost.
Madrid going to the next round?
The facts.
Back your team.
FanDuel already knows I'm back in my team.
I just made my account.
Who's the other team making it?
I just got my account.
Liverpool.
Who else? Bayern, Villarreal. Come on. Danjuma. It's Ramadan.
Yo, shout out my
You know what you need to do.
Nah, it's gonna be the semifinals. Is gonna be Bayern, Real, both Madrids, and Pool. I had a dream, and I saw this. I looked up. I had a dream. I looked up, and I saw the score on my TV screen, and it was so vivid. And I remember the score. I ain't saying.
So it's the Bayern, Madrid,
And he's saying
Atleti, and Pool.
Yeah.
And then you got it's already fixed up. Like you would play.
Is it?
You would play Atleti.
Ooh, nice. We smoked
And
these
then
niggas.
Liverpool would play Bayern. And then because people are already talking about a City Liverpool final in the Champions League. People are already like, yeah, it's gonna come together.
Who?
Liverpool City in the final for
City
Champions League.
Bayern?
City
You can
Liverpool.
see that too. That's very doable.
It's doable.
USA making it out the group. My bad. I just wanted to end it off in that.
That's a calm group.
USA making out the group.
That's a calm group.
I believe we could win. What was it?
I
believe that we could win.
What's the group of death? The group of F?
Honestly, bro, there was no group of death.
There was no.
Nah,
crazy
there was
group.
a hard one, bro. I'm
All
telling
the
you.
groups are hard, bro.
Nah, group of
I see USA, England,
Let me see.
Ecuador. You saw what? You know what I'm saying? You got
Ecuador is getting 0 wins this World Cup, bro. They fucking trash, bro.
So you thinking Senegal?
I'll take my back. I'm rooting for Ecuador this World Cup. I'm rooting for Peru.
I always root for Peru because they just always the underdogs that play with heart. Shout out my boy B,
Who?
my boy Brian.
Oh, he's Peruvian?
Oh yeah.
bro,
Yo, he
yeah.
posted that shit. He posted on the gram. I was
But
dead.
did they make it yet? We don't know if they make it. Emirates might not.
I'm telling
knock
you.
the men out, bruv.
Oh, look,
yeah.
Group F is the group of death. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia.
Yo, Morocco always fall in these death groups, bro.
They do.
Yo, man,
That's
really gotta-
tough, bro.
Yo, but you know
Because
what?
Canada's
Canada
nice.
Slept on heavy.
Canada's nice.
I really think they could
Canada,
cook Croatia.
yeah, they are.
And
Canada
Croatia's a World Cup finalist.
Morocco slept on.
Belgium could get.
Yeah, that is a group of death.
Belgium could really that's the group of death. And how weird is it that Serbia, Brazil, and Switzerland have been in the same group
for the last.
For real?
Yeah, that was the same. Who was? Yeah, it was.
Switzerland, Serbia when they knocked them out. I remember that.
And Brazil always
Yo,
in the same
let me
group.
see this real quick because I kind of like this group too right here. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea.
South Korea.
Who's the two? All right, tell us.
South Korea
Tell us the
getting
two
washed.
coming out of each group.
Group
Alright,
A.
let's go. Turn sideways.
Group A, I got Senegal and Netherlands.
Okay,
And if,
so
and
Qatar
if
and
Senegal
Ecuador
do
ain't
come
getting
out the group, bro,
you sick.
I'm gonna be sick,
You
bro.
sick.
Look.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's all right.
England, USA, but I don't want to sleep on Wales. or
Qatar,
Iran.
Qatar,
Wales
Netherlands.
Yo, disrespect.
Alright, so y'all don't know World
Qatar?
Cup history.
Right, he got
Y'all don't know World Cup history. You don't know
Qatar,
World
what
Cup
about
history.
Qatar? Why?
Every home team has always made to at least.
It's not
to-
true.
Yes, it is.
Not true.
Yes, it is.
South Africa,
Yeah, they won.
they got out the group.
Yeah.
They didn't get out the group.
Oh,
That's
they're the
trash.
only ones.
They're the only ones.
Why are you talking about Africans like that, bro? Come on, man. Like, come on, bro.
All right, so who's the second one?
It's USA.
USA, Wales.
If Ukraine
USA,
makes it,
Wales.
Ukraine makes it.
USA, Wales.
Ukraine-
Right.
You're on crack.
USA, Wales.
Y'all sleeping on.
Oh my god.
Y'all sleeping on Iran heavy too.
Nah, it's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
if Ukraine
Who's-
gets through,
who's
it's gonna be
Iran's best
Ukraine,
player?
England.
They ball.
The Jaga.
Group C,
They had
Group
somebody
C.
named the Jaga some long time ago.
Group C,
Argentina, Saudi Arabia,
Mexico, Poland,
I see Argentina.
Mexico, and Argentina.
I can see that too, but Poland is slept on, and Mexico didn't do that great in CONCACAF this year. You gotta remember that.
But they always do show up to World Cups, bro.
Yeah, but
They
Poland
they
don't
crowd
do
they travel well.
Matty Cash. Chill.
This group is nice too.
Tony's-
France, winner of Australia and Emirates, I think.
Yeah, And
Let's say
Peru.
Peru gets
versus
it, though.
Peru,
Denmark and
Denmark,
Tunisia.
and Tunisia.
It's obviously France and Denmark. Like, come on.
Tunisia slept on.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we don't care about them.
Spain, Germany, Japan, and winner out of.
Costa Rica, New Zealand.
I mean, bro, I can't sleep on Japan. I'm sleeping on the playoff game. They're cooked. Spain and Germany. Germany hasn't, but Japan is always makes it to the quarters.
Mm-hmm.
They both. It's gonna be Spain, Germany, bro. Let's be serious.
I'm being serious. Don't
All right, let's go.
Anything can happen.
Because that's what group was
Yeah.
it that Germany was in?
I can
Mexico.
Mexico,
They called up-
Sweden.
I can get called up for the USA team. The roster's not out yet.
Anything can happen.
Belgium.
Yeah, but that's a reach.
That's a reason.
It's the difference. I'm not reaching.
You think
Brazil,
New Zealand?
Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. I'm saying Brazil and Switzerland.
Oh, we skipped Group F.
No, we spoke about that already.
Oh, okay.
I want Canada to do
I want
work,
Canada to
bro.
get through.
Like,
I want Canada to get through.
I'm okay with Canada, Croatia.
I gotta see Morocco though. Any African team I'm rooting for.
You
But
better.
like, I know they're not making it out. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea. This is the worst Ghana team, but this is the best time.